enko social media na yenhwe ensema ekoso ewo ehono. US Vice President Madam Kamala Harris obabe piemu ewo Ghana hanom na obe piemu no Vice President of Ghana Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene hia no ewo Kotoka International Airport eye nra na oje no awa tu ede ne ba oman na as part of activities obeye no ade obetumi akoshia your president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and some government officials na she will discuss regional and global priorities with Ghana my saso and ombekasa ewo democracy, sustainable economic growth, food security and the effects of the Russian-Ukraine war na yaka ho asema no effects a enya ewo Ghana any other countries eso. Na comment aba no eni Frank say great one Dr. Bawumia, Ghana's finest next president. Keep up the good works. Kojosi, the U.S. Embassy in Accra must include her itinerary, a visit to some Galamsey sites, and a meeting with Professor Frimpong Boateng, the German-trained heart surgeon. Kofi essay, and forgive them their debts. That's the only thing Ghana needs now. Samuel says, so if African leaders go outside, is this how the whites treat them? Singing and dancing just to receive them? Alex say, take a close view at the bodyguard standing in front of the podium. Very wild. By now, there are over 50,000 submarine military ships around the coast of Ghana waiting to hear pew. Then they invade Ghana because of their vice president. They will leave out the country before they will let us know they came with 50,000 submarine military squad for security reasons. But we are here blocking our roads because of a safety. We are just funny and over welcoming her. If you want my NDC air trend, NDC air trend no munina munim say ye abatwa ekopie mu ewo parliament na ewo say yetumi confirm some nominees president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne oyi omo so omo nkoye ministers no na the party no eka say MPs omugu party ni ho animtia na asema party ne ka kire omo so omo nkoye ewo parliament wono omanye no. It is tantamount to betrayal and constitutes a massive stab in the back of the good people of Ghana. The party SA members, particularly leadership of the caucus, who stayed true to the principles of the party, must be highly commended. I quote, almost say, we will stop at nothing to identify them and publicly laud them in due course. Their loyalty and patriotism will not be forgotten. The party said, irrespective of the betrayal, it continues to join forces with the millions of its supporters and indeed Ghanaians who are not happy with the bloated government of Akufo-Addo Bawumia. Undoubtedly, our country currently faces the biggest economic meltdown in living memory. It is therefore unpardonable for any person, not to talk of a member of parliament who believes in the ideals of the NDC, to lend support to the ongoing recklessness by the Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP government, unquote. Commenter Abanye. Don say emotionally unintelligent party leaders from their executives to their supposed flag bearer. Bright say this is useless and unnecessary when the majority voted for NDC members to become Speaker of Parliament. You were jubilating. Nana say you sit at Abraka and want to control the MPs in Parliament. This is what you will get. Joseph say irrelevant exercise. I see no amount of awards an opposition leadership can offer to 8 MPs, which will excite them than their own salaries. If you want to know, James say, it was secret balloting. How would they identify the betrayals? Very funny. They should continue creating cracks and see our end as a party. The chairman and the general secretary have failed. John say, Atu himself is a culprit. Were we not all here when one of the nominees openly asked whether or not he was his friend? And as it stands, I understand they were friends from university time. So it's even likely he voted for that guy. When they go into the investigations, he'll also be phased out. Alpha say, the all-knowing chairman is the cause. So what will the others lose when you don't honor them? If you are wise, you should rather look for the root cause of it and stop that. Was it not a secret ballot?
I agree with that texter.
In the beginning, it wasn't so. Think of it. if one of my former president John Dramani Mahama was trent anymore. Na ni nyina ekfa eyesa asema ekosi ye ewo parliament hono mano na eno ena former president John Dramani Mahama say adia National Democratic Congress and say NDC parliamentarians ni bi mu eye no omo anya adia kra or say the MPs have sorely disappointed Ghanaians given the principled stance they took a few weeks ago to reject the nominees in order to force government to reduce its size. I am also disappointed. Those responsible for this betrayal must do some serious soul searching and learn to place national interest over personal interest, unquote. Commented by any Frank say, the saddest thing about betrayal is that it doesn't come from your enemies. It comes from the people you trust the most. Dave say, the NDC MPs have chosen national interest over John Mahama's interest. Yao say all be lie. He's just pleasing his supporters. LOL. I love him though. Chika says, so you expected the MPs to choose the NDC party interest over Ghana interest? Ah, you can do better. Ntisa enetia aha ena mede trend no ABC.